everybody, Rick Jones here, and I'm going to talk to you today about the 6 key lifts that you're going to need in order to achieve muscle growth. So what's important to know here is that if you're able to master these 6 key lifts, well, you're going to grow muscle more than 90% of the beginners out there. So it's really simple. I mean, if you go at it from head to toe, you should be able to retain these 6 key lifts. So starting off with your shoulders, we have the shoulder press. Then you move on to your chest, so you're going to have your bench press. You then have to attack your back, so you're going to have your rows as well as your lat pull downs. And for back/legs, you're going to have your squats, and you're going to also have your deadlifts. So the reason why you need to master these 6 key exercises, it's because these are known as the famous compound exercises. So compound exercises, what they do in fact is they make sure that you're able to achieve muscle growth through various muscle groups. So you don't have to actually just focus on one muscle, but you can build an overall decent shape with these compound exercises. Later, when you have a little bit more experience, then you can go ahead and isolate certain muscles. But for the time being, since we're just starting off our fitness journey, well, focus on the compound exercises, master these, and you will be in tip-top shape. I guarantee you that. So let's deep dive into these particular lifts. Starting off with your shoulder press. So for your shoulder press, what's important to note here is that your shoulder press is going to be targeting a few muscles. So what that works out is you're going to be touching upon your delts, right? So primarily the mid delt, right in the middle here, and that one is going to be the one that gives the V taper look starting from the shoulders there. But what's great about doing the shoulder press is it also performs, a lot of tension on your triceps down here, and you're actually going to be touching a part of your chest, so more the upper chest when you're going to be performing the exercise. And with those different muscle groups, that is what we consider a nice compound exercise. Moving on to your bench press. So for your bench, you have different variations. I mean, you're going to come across a term called a flat bench or incline bench or decline bench. But if we just, attack the bench press itself, you're going to be touching different muscle groups. So similarly to like the shoulders, you're going to be touching your triceps, right? You're also going to be touching your front delt. So this is the front part of your shoulder. You're going to be obviously maximizing tension on your chest there. And those are pretty much the key areas that you're going to be attacking when you go ahead and perform a bench press. Moving on to the back, I talked about rows and I also talked about lat pull downs. So for your lat pull downs and rows, those are going to be focused primarily on your lats, latissimus dorsi, but you're also going to have a few other muscles that are going to get into work there. So you're going to have your biceps that are going to come to play, but you're also going to have, if we go back into your back, your lats, but you also have your rhomboids, and you're going to have your upper back muscles that are going to be worked out as well. And to stabilize, you're going to be working on your core. So you'll have your actual abs, and you're going to have your back muscles that are going to be working as well. So your lower back to stabilize your body as you perform that exercise. Now let's jump into the deadlifts. For the deadlifts, for that, focus is going to be on the lower back, but through executing the movement, you of course are going to be feeling it in your hamstrings, and you're going to use your core as well. So you're going to use your abs that are going to be contracted, as well as your lower back that's going to be contracted as well. So obviously holding the bar or holding the dumbbells, you are going to be using force in your forearms for the grip, and you're going to be using a little bit of the shoulders as well. So that is kind of like a full body of muscles that are coming into play when you're going to be exerting force to perform that movement. So for the last one, we're going to talk, I mentioned squats. So squats, kind of like the deadlifts, you're going to be using your whole body as well to perform that movement. So doing the movement for the squat, you're going to be using your thigh muscles, you're going to be using your calves, you're going to be using your lower back, you're going to be using your core. So over here with your abs, you have to hold the bar on your back, or if you hold it on the front to do a front squat, you know, there's going to be some upper body factors, like again, in terms of the core to stabilize, that are going to be coming into play. So if you're able to master these 6 key exercises with great form, you're definitely going to see a change in terms of your muscle growth, because you're going to look at having a more global, overall, aesthetically balanced look for your muscles. So go ahead and perform and master those movements when you're going to be performing your next workout routines. And in the next video, I'm going to talk to you about recovery. I'm also going to talk to you about nutrition and the muscle growth that occurs outside of the gym. So you don't want to miss it. Cheers.